a bone-chilling experience with beautiful music. Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Super Mario Odyssey. Last time, well, we did some stuff here in the desert. And this time, well, continuing onwards, we gotta avoid some more chinchows. Navigating the desert, I just find annoying because these enemies, they're very annoying. Can't take much more of the cold. I think there's something down there, but I'm not brave enough to jump in. Well, thankfully, I am brave or stupid. Either way works. So, welcome to the area beneath the underground temple. Starting things up, though, we have more ice physics. Hooray! So, activating the beam pulse there. Blast away underneath. And we have ourselves a new enemy. Probably one of the most famous enemies in Mario. Goombas! And we'll get to them more in detail in a bit. I just wanted to take them out because we get more coins here. 77, very nice. So, next up we have ourselves quite a long chain reaction. No miss. Okay, fine, Miss Goomba. You want to play? Okay. So yeah, so there's a lot of pulses there. So yeah, so as you can see, Goombas, they're not affected by ice physics. So, taking along this way. Probably shouldn't have activated that. Oh well. Not the end of the world. So right here, speaking of new enemies, we have Goomba Towers. Goomba Towers, you can build them up by, well, gaining more people. So the next thing to know about Goombas is that, well, you spin to do a high jump. So, avoiding that there. I'll wait for this next cycle to go. So yeah, so, Y to move faster, B to jump, and shake to do a high jump. High jumps, you can break a lot of Goomba challenges just because, well, normally they only jump up a little bit, but you can jump up a lot with it. Like normally right back, that way there's supposed to be like another tower at the very top of that little pedestal there that you're supposed to gain another, more Goombas to add onto the tower, but shake and disengage and you can skip that. Hooray for intentional, unintentional skips! So, next up, we get ourselves a bullet bill that has a cap on. So it requires 2 shakes in order to take him out. So next up, well, we have ourselves a little bit of a wall here. Heading on to the secret backside. No, I don't want to take there. Head on to the very top, and more money. So, taking this pathway to the end. Some more hidden blocks here that I don't really need. So yeah, so ground jumping does reveal them. Just given that entire challenge there, we get ourselves another moon. Underground treasure chest. So both moons in that section were hidden. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything on the other side. Just this side has everything fun in it. So, we're done in that room. Heading deeper into the pits. So, as you might be able to tell from vibration, unless it was just... Right, it might have just been me moving in. So here's some fires that you can put on out. I don't think any of these have hearts in them. I know there's supposed to be a life crystal somewhere, but I actually don't know the location of them all. So, next up is going to be something stupid. I'm going to back things up a little bit. There we go. You can jump on top of this little pedestal here. And, backing things up a little bit. And that was too close. So yeah, so this is an extremely difficult thing to do. Like, one of the hardest... Like, it's a casual killer, for sure. You want to show that you are good at this game? you try to get yourself on top of this little thing up there because there's something up there. Alright, we're up to this part, so we're almost there. Ugh, so close. There we go. First, I guess third try. A lot of money. I didn't really mess that up. Hooray, I'm actually getting somewhat decent at this game. Alright then. So, up to full health, we have ourselves another bullet bill here. So let's go take this to this very boss looking arena.
Where? Ring. Go. You take ring.
Welcome to the boss of the region, Knuckle Attack.
Ouch.
So, Knuckle Attack. Well, personally, I don't care for this boss. I actually really like it in its own way. It's a whole take on the whole, I guess, face and hand boss, which is super common in Mario games. So yeah, so the hands you can capture. So between phases, well, you got to avoid them. I was trying to get up very close because you can actually skip phases. So yeah, so it's a really interesting boss. It's different than the usual jump 3 times and all that stuff. It employs the capture mechanic and the typical boss staple of Mario games of, well, you have a basic design of the region, and here it's the whole bullet bill capturing, which is pretty common, especially in the inverted pyramid areas. So dodging there. Next up, avoid icicles, stand right up in his face. And then wait for the fist to go. Alright then, so the last phase, you only have a certain amount of time, so be sure to shake. Yeah, we failed that. So he is getting kind of antsy. Okay, good. There we go. The outside punch. And there we go. That was Knuckle Attack. A new take on the whole Mario mechanic. Just one thing I really like about the boss, it's not taking the old formula of past games. It's doing something new with it. That's just one thing I really like about this game. It takes old ideas and makes new spins on it. So yeah. And I'll be honest, Knuckle Attack I find one of the harder bosses of the game, but we have claimed another multi-moon. Alright, and we are done here in the desert. Whew, it's so hot now. But I suppose that's what we were trying to accomplish. If we keep up this pace, we'll catch that Blob Bowser in no time. Do we have enough Blob Power Moons to reach next kingdom? But if you want to check, put me on that Blob Globe. We definitely have more than enough. 40 out of like the 50-some. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. So here we get ourselves a Desert Wanderer. A taxi, you pulled up, finally, take me to the Metro Kingdom. Sorry about the hold-up, had some car trouble you would not believe. Can't leave for Metro Kingdom yet, though. I promise I'll get you there. You just gotta de-ice the everything. So yeah, so, looks like someone's gonna be starting out on the World Adventure themselves, too. So you gotta remember them for later. So, town is now quite lively. Instead of being pretty dead, it's now alive. So we get some stuff in the fountain here, including, at the very top, a moon. Yeah, hang your hat in the fountain. So anyways, we're going to head up to the top of this little area here. Since, well, the town's in world peace, and we have ourselves a rocket here. A mini rocket to be exact. And we gotta do an entire challenge hatless. Well, here comes my first death. So here you got yourselves your traditional rolling platforms, so you don't have Cappy to save you. So you can do a lot more of the challenges without Cappy. Very interesting. Also be sure to check the undersides of some of these. Okay. Alright, we're gonna play this a little bit safe. Because we got some purple coins here. There we go. We got that done. So a set of triple Goombas here. And we have ourselves kind of something suspicious. So, jumping on the top of this, hidden block, and a moon. I said a hidden block and a moon. There we go. Yeah! Above a strange neighborhood. Okay, I'll wait out the cycle a bit. So, next set of purple coins is underneath this little platform here. There we go. 90. Alright, we're good here. So, that was that little challenge. That challenge is kind of difficult. I will be honest. But it's also kind of cool just seeing buildings rotate. Hey, don't leave without me! So I guess now you can kind of, cheese things backwards with the cap, but who needs that? We just YOLO everything. So next little bit, things just about ready. So I guess heading back into town. Oh, the little Shibu is ready for play. So, the dog's going to lead us to, well, something interesting. You can kind of already guess what it might be. Where is it, boy? Where is it? Here we go. Wait for the dog to do his thing. And there we go. One of the fun things is that you can play frisbee with the dog. Too bad you can't pet him. That dog deserves all the good pets. So I guess next thing that we can do is right back in this area. Well hid coins. These are probably the most secretly hid coins in the entire game. Over the ledge. In a very isolated area you would have no real indication to go. They really wanted to use the Bowser amiibo. Yeah. Not everyone has access to the Bowser amiibo. So I guess next up we're going to head back to the ruins. Because there's a few moons that have opened up here now that we've taken care of things. Ideally, the Micro Goombas have evolved into regular Goombas. So, let's go ahead and make ourselves a Goomba Tower. Here, Goomba. There we go. So you got to be sure to avoid the bullet bills. And not get us demolished. So right up here we have ourselves a Goombat. Ha, you got debated. Yeah, not very happy about that. So I'm just trying to remember where else. Oh yeah, now I remember. So I guess back up here we have ourselves a bullet bill and a new cage that has appeared. Thank you, I'll take my free moon. breaking on through to the other side. So next up, we're gonna head up to this little area up here. Yeah, I just remember there's something on top of the ruins, and that is a new character, Glydon. Hello there, Glydon. I'm traveling all over to glide from all the high places. This spell looks pretty good for a blood pump and power drive. Screamy! And you can capture Glydon. And once you know it, there's something right back there. Gotta hold B to glide. Or I guess I'm holding Y. So on top of here, you get yourselves another moon. On the lone pillar. Alright, so if we get on top of a high place, we can glide once again. Really, there's not too much of an reason to use Glydon. One thing you can do to maintain height is to continuously shake your controller up. That's really it. So, next up, we have ourselves a Sphinx here. Greetings, traveler. Into your hat as well. Can you answer my riddle? What does the thieving Bowser want from this land? A ring. You are correct. Perhaps that wasn't much of a riddle. Anywho, proceed. So inside this magnificent treasure room, so yes, that little face I mentioned at the beginning, all of this was honing to Knuckle Attack. Since, well, Knuckletec is very important to the region. Yeah! The whole mythology of it all. So, with that all done, Sphinx isn't done with us yet. Have you not been asked enough questions yet? Let us see how you do with this one. The one who gallops across the sand. How many coins does he require to get on its back? Like 1 billion, no, 30. Yes, correct. You are a formidable one. If you require questions, I have another. See if you can answer a third time. The foreign traveler, traveling by car, what stopped his journey? Ice. Well now, 3 correct answers. Well done, traveler. I have been saving this one. Answer me this. Atop the inverted pyramid, how many statues of the sand gallopers are there? So there is 6 sides to the pyramid. However, well, 6 things at the top since it's shaped like a hexagon. There's one missing. That's correct, but did you really know that? There were 6, but 1 is gone, leaving 5. Did you guess? You guessed, didn't you? You're a guesser. Persistent. Very well. It is time for the real test. The final question. What is my name? Suffix Wizard, Quiz Kitty, Mr. Question Face, or Sphinx? You got them right. Everyone falls eventually, I suppose. Well done. Take this. There we go. And we're done with that area, so cleaning up to Moai next. Yeah, this video is going to be a little bit on the long side. I just want to wrap up this kingdom since there's not too much left. So, next up, avoiding the Moais, we have ourselves a little bit of a switch here. Lining ourselves up. We have a invisible pathway. It's not really too hard. Thankfully, Cappy makes this a joke. Alright then. So next up, Toasterella reaches. So now we come back here. It's funny, I write out this game to where I get all the moons when I can necessarily, and then I forget about it. Welcome to me. So next up, we have ourselves a ruin here that we can just do a triple jump cap bounce onto. And we have ourselves another timer challenge. Or I guess a hatless challenge. And here, this is supposed to teach you about rolling. I already know about rolling. And diving. And all that stuff. Hooray for fun movement. And if you ever want to cancel out a challenge immediately, you can just hop on the thing and you'll get back there. Next up, hopping around the thing. You can take this all the way up. Nothing there. And here at the top of the pyramid, there's a few well-hid things. The first thing is that, well, on this statue with some birds on it, throw Cappy on. Flat cap. So that's it there. Next up, before we head, there's another Jaxi station there. But before we do that, there's some well-hid coins here. Only leaving 4 left for the kingdom. Let's go ahead and summon Jaxi. Alright. Let's park things a little bit. I know this place, but my days of standing alone around are gone. Alright, welcome back, Jaxi. We ride. So, heading on into the poison swamp, we have another bird here. Roadkill him. For another moon. Yeah. So taking things a little bit slow. I think your next destination's up this way. I do want to take things a little bit slow because we got this area here, which is the last point of interest here on the desert. There we go. Oh, will you take me to see my family, you old softy? I appreciate your kind gesture. Come to see me again anytime. Yeah, Jaxi reunion. So that's it there. So we're done with Jaxi now. That was the last moon involving him. Coming back this way, a very suspicious cactus. Let's move. Yeah, cactus jumping. So, moving the cactus and another moon. So I guess our next destination is going to be right over here. We have ourselves the lone Koopa Troopa. Hey dude, you up for a challenge? Everyone loves walking, right? Problem is, most don't take it seriously. That's what trace walking is all about. If you can walk like a champ, you'll win a prize. Want to try? Sounds like fun. Sweet. So rules are a cake. Just walk around and follow the arrows on the ground. Here's the fun part though. The arrows disappear after a bit. You gotta score 80 points or more to win. Let's go. So trace walking. You gotta remember where the arrows go and kind of like the point of reference. Like, you kind of want to weave between these two. That was actually kind of garbage. Oh yeah, that was terrible. So yeah, so you gotta take points of interest. You gotta go between the cacti and then hug the brush. You gotta use point of references. So we kind of go like over here. Yeah, this feels right. Yeah, I'll be a 90 or plus. 94. Very nice. That walk was serious business. Boom, this blob power moon is yours. I love Koopa Troopas. I know they're a common enemy and all that, but I kind of feel that over the years, like, in 2D they are common enemies, but once the transition to 3D happened, they just kind of more progressed allies. Like, when you see this beautiful face, when you see this face, it's like, yeah, not really too threatening. Even though their shells can come back and bite you in the butt. Oh well. I guess you can kind of see where you parked Jaxi. So the next little area we have is right here. Cap jump. I guess throwing this. Hold down Y after throwing your cap and it'll spin in pace for a little while. Run into the cap and you'll take a big bounce off of it. So just kind of going like that. I've been kind of doing that for a while, so next up, Desert Oasis. We have ourselves our final 4 purple coins here. So B to swim. We'll get to swimming in a bit, since really, this ain't really much here. So that was it. All the stuff we can do. Next up, we have ourselves some, another note-taking to do. The, hitboxes here are kind of jank, but not too bad. Yeah! Jump on the palm. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here. I think the last three involve over here. So, first things first, we got ourselves a pile of birds. Where the birds gather. And we have Lakitu. Lakitu is fishing now. So, you gotta go into the water. And that fish disappeared. You're fishy fishy. So you gotta wait for a big vibration and then reel in. Alright. Nice, 60 moons. But that's not all. We can take Lakitu out of this little area for, well, more cacti. You might notice that there was some stuff in the sand. So let's go ahead and take our little pole out here. So yeah, so if you're too early, then the fish will run off. You want to avoid the small fry and go for the big fry. Yeah, they get scared pretty easily. There we go. Captain Toad, why are you being such a pain?
I got buried down here, so it's lucky you came along. Oh, but I found a power moon underneath the sand. Thanks for the rescue.
Yeah, you're quite a catch, Captain Toad. Alright then. So, that's it there. I think there's only 2 moons left. The bird that came roaming around and then, well, thankfully here in town. Well, let's go ahead and get our last moon that I do know of. Well, I guess while we're here, might as well turn in our purple coins. So there is exactly 100 here, which we've collected them all, and enough to buy everything. So stickers get stuck on in. We get ourselves a Jaxie souvenir for the inside when we take off. And inverted pyramid. Alright then. And we're up to 2,000 coins. That's actually quite a bit. You know what? I'll save buying the thing for later. So I guess next up we have ourselves a another set of coins. Alright then. See it on the cliff. Alright, have we got everything? Alright, under the mummy's curse. Okay, I know where that is. Alright, Sand Kingdom Timer 3. Oh wow, we actually missed quite a few. I'll be honest, I wasn't looking at my notes. So if you ever want to look at your, what you gotta do, there's a power moon list. I'll give you where you need to go. Okay, Lurker under the stone, I know where that is. Sand Kingdom Timer number 3, I forgot where that is. Under the mummy's curse, alright. So I want to come back up here because, well, we never went over Hint Toad. How could I ignore you, Hint Toad? Alright, I'll take 50. Okay, that's Lurker under the stone. Let's go ahead and take care of that. So if you ever need to get up to the inverted pyramid fast, here we go. Can't believe I forgot this. So yeah, so we get ourselves a Lurker here. So underneath the stone, throw your controller, shake to home in, and there you go. Shout out to the lurkers in chat, by the way. Even though this is YouTube instead of Twitch. So as for Under the Mummy's Curse. Hooray for long jumps. So we return here to the Knucklotec boss arena. And Shinshos come at you in hordes. But there's one unique one here. Waiting for him to come on in. There you are. Look for the glowing one. And then ground pound. As you can tell, there's a lot of mummies here. Not fun. So I guess I'll look for the timer challenge since I kind of forgot where that is. Alright, thought there was something I was missing. Up here by the poison swamp. Well, we have ourselves a challenge here. And Jaxie, so... Bad Jaxie. Bad Jaxie, bad Jaxie. Good enough. Alright then. So we have ourselves a challenge to get to the end, but we have Jaxie here. Hooray for Jaxie! Breaking everything, and that should be it here for the kingdom. Sorry, Cappy, I left you very far behind. Too far behind, actually. A couple things that I forgot real quick, besides the other moons, is that here in town, right over here, is a moon that, well, kind of spaced out. And that would be another 8-bit Luigi. Hooray! Sorry, Luigi. You get to dance. And the other 8-bit Luigi that's found here in the kingdom is somewhere underneath the sand. Right there. Another 200 coins. Dance, Luigi, dance. Just doing a quick double check, but I think that's everything here. Yep. So that was pretty good. That wrapped up the rest of Tostarella. Overall, I'm alright with Tostarella. I mean, it's definitely a sharp contrast to Cascade. My thing though is that there's a lot of empty space. I mean, I like the ruins, yes, but the rest of it's kind of van because of how empty it is. Thankfully though, the next kingdom, I really like. Things are really going to intensify from here. So yeah, one thing I will note though is that there's that all the way up there, but we have no way to get up there. So remember that for later. So with that all done, let's depart to the next kingdom. And from here, we have two options we can go. Uh-oh, we hit a proverbial fork in the road. Which kingdom do you think Bowser went to? Here you have a choice of which kingdom you can do first. This doesn't play too much of a difference because you have to do the other kingdom anyways. This will play a role later on in the game, but not right now, but it's something to note though. So, I think he went to Lake Kingdom next, which is what we shall do in the next episode. Next time in Super Mario Odyssey, we depart for the Lake Kingdom. I will see you guys then.